Hello, welcome to Verbling. Hi there, I'm teacher Oakley. I apologize for the late start. Had some technical difficulties and could not open the Hangout. However, I'm here now and everything seems to be working fine. In today's class, we are going to continue looking at gerunds and infinitives. We are going to take a short pop quiz to see what you guys may remember from yesterday's class, looking at basic gerund and infinitive use. And then we're going to move on to some particular points of interest, some specific uses and changes that happen when we use gerunds and infinitives, some information that we need to use them properly. Hi, Max.
Hello again.
Hello again.
I have problem with just things first.
What's that?
First things first.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's so
okay.
hard to say F and PH and F
together.
First things first. Okay.
First things first. Yes.
When I have to use have and having, like I don't know.
Have and having.
Yeah, have and having. Yeah. What do you
Okay.
think first?
I want to have a party this weekend.
Having party.
I am having a party. Okay, I can use a present continuous tense, and then am having is the main verb. Maybe
But
that's the problem.
It's possible to use having as a gerund.
As a gerund.
Yeah.
I remember having a party 2 years ago and nobody came. Yes, I guess it is. I just did. Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Okay. Yes, it is. It is possible. Again, it has less to do with the actual gerund or infinitive and a lot more to do with the main verb and what that main verb requires. So, I want to have a party. Want basically demands an infinitive. Remember can be either. Remember, now this is an interesting case. I remembered to turn off the lights. Okay, that means, I remembered I did turn off the lights. Oh, I remembered to turn off the lights. I remembered turning off the lights means that I recall the motion of actually flicking the switch. Those are two different meanings in those two sentences. So there's a case where I can use either, but totally changes the meaning. That's a good example. Okay. Anyway, let's take a short trip. Maybe some others will join us despite my late start here. Let's take a short review and do a few fill-in-the-blank sentences to see if with some of the verbs we looked at yesterday. Okay, and there's many cases where you could choose your own verb.
Yesterday I was smacked.
You were what?
Smacked. Someone tricked me on the street. Yeah, I was talking that I'm lucky, but unfortunately not.
Really?
Yesterday, I went to buy ticket for bus. For my trip to the IELTS exam, and
okay.
And it's amazing. If I bought ticket before my race, for example, my race will be in 5 days, 10 days. I have to pay extra money. Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying, but I don't understand the logic behind
Yes,
it.
nothing.
I have nothing to say. I'm speechless. What? That absolutely doesn't make
Of
any sense at all.
of
Sure.
course, it's small amount of money, but it is what it is.
Very, very odd. Okay. It is what it is. All right. Well, then I'll wait and buy my tickets right before I go. Okay. That's very odd. Okay. Max, it's just you and me. So, what do you think? Uh, okay.
Then enjoys.
Gerund or
We
infinitive?
we we have to use gerund.
Okay.
And
And what might be a useful word?
then enjoys reading science fiction.
Sure. Reading. Of course, writing would be possible. Uh, yeah, well, it's possible. Enjoys reading science. Maybe he enjoys burning science fiction. We don't know, but okay. It has to be a gerund. Very good. All right. How about number two?
After suggest we have to use in writing we have to use
Ah, very good.
I forget what. To Charlie suggest to go to watch a movie after work. To watch
Okay. To watch, but
infinitive.
this is an infinitive, and it okay in writing. Well, no, I would never use this actually. I, I really don't like using an infinitive here. Um,
Watching.
yeah, I really don't like it. It just seems unnatural and weird. But the point I made yesterday was that sometimes you will hear people use an infinitive. I think it's grammatically not really correct, but it is just an extremely common native speaker error. I think this is much better using a gerund. Okay, try number three.
I miss. I miss those days in the travel industry.
Okay.
I don't
Yes,
know.
that would be grammatically correct. Well, look at the second sentence. Maybe I can get my old job back.
Um, Maybe I can get all the.
So your verb is probably work.
I miss. I don't know. I think it's more.
Well, the verb is probably work.
I miss work. Okay.
Uh, so
I
I miss
miss
working
working. I miss to work. I miss working, I think.
is much better. I miss to work in the travel. No, I miss to swim every day. No, I miss swimming every day.
I think I've never heard to miss to.
No, and you never will, or you never should. We have to use a gerund after this main verb, miss. Absolutely. Okay.
Where did you learn to speak Spanish? Was it
Yes.
in Spain or in Rome?
Okay. Learn to speak Spanish. Right. It's not after learn. We're never going to have. Where did you learn golfing? No. Where did you learn to golf? It has to be an infinitive after learn.
Where,
You
where
learn
did
to
you
do
learn
something.
to swim?
All right.
Do you mind me? Uh, do you mind me help to translate this letter?
Okay, if you help will work. To help or helping?
To help.
Mm,
No. Helping.
no.
Mine.
Do you mind me to help? No, that sounds very, very strange to me. Do you mind me helping? And could be assisting.
Do you mind me?
Uh,
Okay. Do you mind me?
okay. Yeah, it's definitely going to be a gerund. I don't mind helping you. Can't say I don't mind to help you. I don't mind helping you.
I said like this. I think I'd say like this. I mean,
You would. Well, you shouldn't.
he asked.
That sounds very strange. I don't mind to help you. It's quite odd. Not normal. Okay.
He asked to help to the store manager. He asked
Yeah. Okay.
to talk.
Okay.
Talking.
Talk. Yes. He asked to talk, to speak with, okay, to talk to the store manager. Right. He asked talking to the store manager makes no sense at all. With asked, we always use an infinitive.
Okay.
Okay. It just has to be.
Ask.
Okay. Next one.
You've never mentioned uh, how long did you live there?
Okay.
Living in Japan
Yes,
before.
definitely. Living in Japan before. Okay. You've never mentioned, right, to live in Japan before. Would make no sense. But it might. Well, no, never mind. That would be an extremely unique circumstances. If you had something in quotes, you've never mentioned in quotes, you can say anything you want to in quotes because it's a quote.
Something
So
like I've
never
never
mind.
mentioned that. And after that, hold wait.
Uh, you've never mentioned in quotes to be or not to be. Okay, as a Shakespearean quote. Well, that's in quotes, so never mind that. That's a bizarre exception. Okay, number 8.
If he keeps to get fired, if he keeps to be late, I don't know. If he keeps,
It keeps. Well, okay. Well, there you go. Would you say to be late, or would you say being late?
if he
Uh,
keeps,
well, he says. Well, he says late later, but wouldn't matter.
if he keeps came
Yes, the
to
verb is
came
come.
came into work late.
Caming. No,
So,
coming.
to come, to come.
That's,
Okay.
it's got to be okay. Here, it's got to be a gerund. Even your other, you're phrasing it a different way. All right. If he keeps coming to work late, he's going to be fired. You wanted to use be. Fine. If he keeps being late to work, he's going to get fired. Same thing after keeps, it's got to be a gerund. I can't say if he keeps to come. I can't say if he keeps to be late. That sounds very strange, right? If he keeps to be late, I wouldn't even, if I heard that, I wouldn't even understand what you're saying. It would just sound like gibberish to me. Totally nonsense. I couldn't even discern what you were saying. Definitely after keeps, gerund form.
Yesterday, when you said uh, about some phrase that this phrase is sealing. I I thought, uh, how often do you hear from us sealing phrase?
Ceiling? Yeah.
sealing phrases.
I thought of that yesterday. I don't remember even what class that was or what I was saying, but I thought of that about 10 seconds after I said it. Oh, these people don't know the word sealing. Although this is an extremely common word in English. It's one of those words that's super, super common. I mean, my 2-year-old knows this word, but non-native speakers learning English for some reason never learn this word. I guess probably the same reason that people don't walk down the street looking up in the sky. Nobody ever looks up. Words that have to do with things that are up, very far up, or very far down, people don't learn them. It's very funny. Weird thing, weird sociological thing, but it's a very normal
Then
word.
after plane, I guess we
Whoops.
have to use infinitive. Debbie plans to go abroad next year.
Oh, there you go. To go. Real broad. Yes. Plans to do. You plan to do something, and what are you planning to do? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Always infinitive after plan. Okay. Last one here, and then we'll get to today's particular lesson.
I agreed.
Huh?
I agreed. I think we have to use gerunds.
Maybe help. All right. Let's use help.
To help.
Help. Sure. Jack wash his car. Sure. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I agreed. Helping. Yes, it has to be an infinitive. Okay. Let's go on to bigger and better things, and some more particular uses of gerunds and infinitives, and when we are likely to use one or the other. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. Gerunds and infinitives, part 2. Okay. Gerunds are often modified with possessive forms. Possessive pronouns, his, her, its, your, their, our, John's, Mary's, and so on. This makes it a little clearer who or what is performing the action. Okay. So, for example, I, in subject noun, enjoyed the main verb. What did you enjoy? The subject noun, they're singing. Okay, it makes a lot more sense than if you get rid of the pronoun, I enjoyed singing. What? Okay, obviously it's used to clarify. She does the action, subject noun, understood, main verb. His saying no to the offer. Wouldn't even make sense. She understood saying no to the offer. Oh, well, maybe. But it makes it a little clearer. Even without it, it is possible as a sentence, but we just don't know who said no. Okay. So this is, she resented Debbie's coming late to dinner. All right. We discussed the machines being broken. Okay. Here, the machines is the possessive. Okay. So this is fairly common. You understand this, Max? You get this idea?
Yeah, I think.
Straightforward. Okay. All right. All right. Here's another thing to know. Point number 8. Some verbs are followed by a noun plus an infinitive. Okay. In some situations, this noun is required. In other situations, the noun is optional. Let's look at examples to see what we mean. The police, subject noun, ordered, main verb. The man, to stop. Right. The noun is required. It wouldn't make any sense saying the police ordered to stop. Okay, so noun plus an infinitive. Can I say the police ordered the man stopping?
No.
No. Uh, okay. Can't now. Okay. The police ordered. Well, okay. It's going to be very difficult if we don't put some kind of noun in there. I was ordered to go. Ordered is the infinitive is always going to follow ordered. We just looked at asked earlier in the class. Asked, we decided always needs an infinitive. All right. She she asked to leave. Now here the noun is optional. She asked him to leave. It's just common sense when it's required or when it's optional. It wouldn't the first sentence example does not make any sense the way it stands. It's nonsense, right? Okay, you want to try one of these? This may be a little challenging for you to come up with.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Something. I need to go. I need him to go.
Oh, okay. Challenging. I'll add an exclamation point. I really need a new keyboard. My space bar is super sticky. I'm using my backup keyboard. I need him to go. All right. Now, of course, okay, is the noun required or not required?
I think meaning changed.
The meaning changes completely.
Yeah,
Actually, it's very funny. I need to go means
I
I
need.
need to go. All right. And commonly, when we say I need to go, it means that we need to go to the bathroom. If your child says I need to go, it means that what happened here? Whoops. Whoops. What did I do here? Okay, I'll erase all that. Oops. 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 Sorry about that. Yeah, information you don't need. Okay. Okay, I need to go means you need to go to the bathroom. Okay, I need him to go. Okay, that was easy. All right, let's look at some more. Some verbs are usually followed by a gerund, capitalized but they can also be followed by a noun plus an infinitive. Maybe it's a verb that has to be followed by a gerund. What we're saying here, if we add the noun like we just saw, we can perhaps add a noun plus an infinitive, where we cannot use just an infinitive. Okay, and furthermore, using a noun plus an infinitive will usually change who is actually performing the action. All right, so I advise taking the train. Okay, which is possible to do. We can use advise with a gerund to talk in general. I advise to take the train. Sounds a little weird. It does sound weird because the way we say this in a normal way is we use this noun plus infinitive. I advised him to take the train. Okay, much more specifically. Okay, all right, can you wrap your head around this? How it is possible?
Yeah, but
We don't normally say I advise to take the train. Let's see. Let's see. Let's Okay, let's use one where we strongly need um, we strongly need a gerund. He keeps talking. Okay, he keeps talking. He keeps. Yeah, okay. He keeps talking. All right, let's keep it simple.
And what we need
He
to add
keeps him
something.
talk. Wait a minute. Does that make any sense at all? No. Changes the meaning of the verb keeps. That's the problem. I'm trying to use keeps as continue.
Second phrase.
Yeah.
Seventh phrase. Seven.
It's silly. It doesn't make sense, right? He continues talking. He continues.
He keeps.
Yeah, we can't do it. All right, so it's not always
We
possible,
we need
I guess.
verb which we can use in both with gerund and with infinitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to. Is that the case? Does it have to be this verb has to be a verb that we can use for both? Is That's exactly the point. Very good. You're
I
grasping exactly what I'm trying to figure out.
I advise it having a party.
Advise having a party. I advise to have a party. Okay. I advise her to have a party. Well, okay. So does this
It's
main
possible
verb
to say
have to
I
be one that
advise it
takes either?
I advise it him having party. No. Yeah.
Uh, I sorry. Say again.
I
I
advise it him having party a party.
Oh
No.
no,
Yeah.
that sounds
Okay.
weird.
Okay. Him having
Uh,
to have.
you can say I advised him about having a party. That's There's multiple ways we can add prepositions to make anything possible, to tell you the truth. As long as you're making prepositional phrases, you can do a lot. Uh,
Okay.
okay. How about I mentioned taking the train? Okay, very similar to advise. I mentioned taking the train. Well, that's perfectly possible. We normally need a gerund after. I mentioned him to take the train. No, it's just not. I mentioned to him to take the train. That's possible. Yeah, I,
It's
I,
like
I think I think you've got it.
an again collocation mentioned to him.
Yeah, right. Uh, to has to be a noun. Right, which makes it a prepositional phrase. Frankly, to him is a prepositional phrase. It's a preposition and a noun. Uh, so I think you've hit on something here. Okay, some verbs are usually followed by a gerund, but they can be followed by an infinitive. In that case, we can stick a noun in there. Whew! It's very complicated, right? This is Gerunds and infinitives are not simple, straightforward. 2 plus 2 equals 4. This one, this one is pretty easy. There are many go gerund expressions, especially for adventure sports and recreational activities. Absolutely. Now this one's fairly easy. I go swimming every weekend. Would you ever go skydiving? Now look, I like to golf. And how do you say it with an infinitive, Max?
I like playing golf. I like golfing.
Okay, you could say I like playing golf. I like to go golfing. Okay. I like to go golfing. You're right. I like playing golf. Okay. I like. All right. I like golfing. I like to go golfing. I like
I
going
like I
golfing.
like I like to golf. It's normal.
Yeah,
I like
sure.
strange.
Uh, okay, see, look how many multiple ways we can say this. I mean, I like to golf. Sure, I like to swim. What's the difference? I like to go golfing. I like playing golf. I like going golfing. All right, so okay, I might add to this. It's very normal. Go and gerund. That's true. But notice this, gerund. I like going golfing. This is also possible. All of these are normal and possible and okay. I like to golf. I like to go golfing. I like playing golf. I like going golfing. Okay. Anyway, very normal to use go with a gerund for these types of activities. Super normal. Okay. Okay. Hang on. All right. Oh, now, all right. This is where it gets really complicated. All right. Gerunds are used after prepositions. Yeah, that's right. Most commonly, these are verb plus preposition combinations. Ooh, you don't have to memorize these combinations. You just need to remember that gerunds are used after prepositions. Really? Okay, really. For is very common. But okay, here's some examples. They admitted to committing the crime. All right. Leslie made up for forgetting my birthday. Okay, he's thinking about studying abroad. Ew. Sure, right. Okay.
It would be
Now,
sound strange
go ahead.
to
Go
say
ahead.
thinking about to study abroad. It's like
Yeah, which sounds very strange. He's thinking about to study abroad. No, that doesn't make sense. They admitted to commit. No, well, obviously can't do it with two. Um, Leslie made up for to forget my birthday. No,
this is like to achieving goal. Yeah.
kind of. All right, to achieving my goal. It's impossible. Well, okay, it's kind of like it. Ah, maybe this is
I
like it. What was your
I
famous
try.
sentence again?
No, my famous. I try to achieving my goal.
No, no,
Different.
no. Wait a second. Let me say hi to Joseph. Hi, Joseph. Hello. Joseph. Joseph, are you there? Hello.
Hi, I hear you, but
Wow. Super robotic.
hello.
Hello. Hi. Welcome to the class. You're obviously you might have a connection problem, I think. It's your sound is very robotic and Very scary, kind of. But come on back. Okay, your famous sentence is, and maybe you're right. Maybe this is it.
One of my obstacles to achieving one of I think we don't need my one of obstacles to achieving my goal
Well,
is
you need some kind of determiner. One of my or one of the. Let's leave it.
okay. Obstacles to achieving my goal is my wife.
Oh, you changed that.
Just we're kidding.
It was money before. No, not sure.
Okay.
Okay, what do we got here? We got me, the broken keyboard, can't spell achieving. Is that right? No, it's not right. Achieving. Okay. All right, so maybe this is it. One of my obstacles, but this is just a noun. Oh yeah, okay. So wait a minute. To achieving. Oh, to achieving my goal is just a prepositional phrase here, frankly.
And next phrase, I try to achieving my goal.
Okay, one of my obstacles is my wife is the main sentence here. Subject, verb, object, noun. All this
Yes.
stuff in the middle is simply a prepositional phrase. Aha! Well, that's a lot easier way to look at it. What is your second sentence?
I try to achieving my goal.
Well, that doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
To achieving?
Yeah.
ING or?
Yeah. ing. Achieving.
Yeah, I don't like that at all. I try to achieving my goal. Now I don't mind getting rid of the to. I try achieving my goal.
Okay.
Or try can be followed by infinitive or gerund.
To
All right,
achieve. Yeah.
could be either. But in that case, I do not like to with the ing or gerund form. So you got to be careful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have to be careful using to with the old gerund. You got to make sure that you're actually using it as a prepositional phrase, not they admitted to achieving the crime. Ooh, I could say that. He's thinking about achieving abroad. Sure, that's actually possible.
He's thinking about achieving the abroad.
Yeah, it's possible. It's a little bit of a weird sentence, weird idea, but it's grammatically correct. Hi, Joseph. Are you here? Oh dear. Hello, hello. Okay. Hi, Joseph. Can't hear you still. Okay, Max, question, comment, violent reaction?
I'm here.
You're here, but all right. Oh, okay. They admitted to achieving the crime. Huh. Okay. These are all just these are not really object nouns, are they? Well, they are. Hmm. Made up my birthday. Hmm. He is thinking abroad. They're not. They're complements. These are not really object nouns. They're just prepositional phrases, and prepositional phrases are not object nouns. Oh, very strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Joseph. kind of adverbial particles, adjective particles. Oh, hello, Joseph. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you
Hi.
hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi, Joseph. Where are you from?
Hi. I'm from Costa Rica.
Okay. Well, welcome to the class. We can hear you, but your connection seems a little shaky. All right. Okay, we're looking at gerunds and infinitives here, and we're getting rather intensive here. We're talking about how they work with prepositions. So hang on, I want to get to this last point before we finish the class. All right. Remember that there are many adjectives plus preposition combinations and noun plus preposition combinations in English as well. These are also followed by gerunds, in case you weren't confused enough. Once again, you don't have to memorize these combinations. You just need to remember that gerunds are used after prepositions. All right, let's take a look here. Sandy, object noun, simple verb, is, verb to be. Scared, adjective, of preposition gerund. Okay, this is a very normal sentence. Sandy is scared of flying.
Of swimming, of reading English.
Yeah, Sandy is afraid of reading English. Okay. Nick is, these are very simple, anxious about taking the examination. Adjective plus preposition. All of this, okay, look. Nick is anxious. All right, that's it. This is a simple sentence, subject, noun, verb. We have an adjective. It's okay. Linking verb sentence. Great. All of this is just a prepositional phrase. Yeah, of flying. Okay, prepositional phrase. All right, so super duper. We're just using preposition and we're using the gerund, okay, in the first example as the noun. A prepositional phrase must have a noun and a preposition, and that's it. So there they are. Okay. His interest in becoming a professional snowboarder was well known. All right. His interest. Oh, okay. This is all part of the subject. Now, there's no way it all comes before the verb. So, no, we're not looking at. We're looking at prepositional phrases, not subjects or objects. His interest in becoming, oh, this whole thing, in becoming a professional snowboarder. Or we can get rid of that whole part, in other words, and still have a sentence. His interest was well known. Okay. Sandy is scared. Nick is anxious. All right. We can just eliminate these prepositional phrases and still make sense. Thomas's story was really exciting. Fine. About seeing a grizzly bear. Okay.
I got it, idea.
Yeah. All right. Let's try this. Let's see if we can make a sentence.
But it's hard.
It's hard. Yeah. Okay. Well,
I think we have,
struggle.
first of all, create simple phrase, and after that, add some extra
All right.
information.
Let's try that.
I don't know.
All right. Well, okay.
Okay.
Susie was concerned.
Was concerned.
Okay. Now, how can we add a phrase with a gerund?
About.
Sure.
After
Concerned
that,
about. Very natural, right?
taking. I don't know, something. Getting.
Okay. Taking what?
About earning extra money.
All right. Sure. Okay, that works. All right. Susie was. All right. Adjective, concerned, preposition, gerund. Yeah. All right. Big deal. That was easy. Great. Joseph, you want to try it? No. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's try another one. One more. Value. Try one.
Of something.
Yes, of. Value of. Excellent. Recognize that collocation. Great. Of
Value
what?
of, I don't know, money.
All right, how about declining?
Easy. Declining stock prices.
Oh, that's two words. That is what? Increasing. Okay, this is not so hard. No, it's decreasing. Sorry. If they're declining, they can't be increasing. Okay, all right. Well, that sentence doesn't actually make sense, but the idea, okay.
It's interesting. I've never thought about it in this key.
What? This sentence or the whole idea of using gerund?
No. Whole idea about using gerund after preposition.
Okay. Okay. Let's try another one. The idea. What preposition?
About.
No, you don't have
Of.
an idea. I have. Okay. Okay, let me clarify. Idea about. I have no idea about that is a common enough phrase. But it is, and it's, okay, there's a normal collocation that we use in speaking that you should never use in writing. Because it's, in writing it seems very, very strange.
Okay. The
Okay.
idea of using
Yeah, there you go.
infinitive or gerund.
Yeah, the idea of
Gerund
using the noun
is so
preposition. Okay.
is so simple. It's so simple. Actually, I lie.
Not simple. There.
Fair enough.
I control the keyboard, or not really. I barely control the keyboard. Okay, all right. We've only got a minute or so left. Tomorrow we will be having another class. Look, it has my classic example, which we'll talk about this again tomorrow, but talking about how gerunds and infinitives can change meaning with your choice. We'll be talking about that, and how that we can use, in many cases, the same. And also using be plus the adjective phrases followed by gerund or infinitives. All right. Today we concentrated on gerunds. Tomorrow we're going to concentrate on infinitives. Oh my goodness, and there's all kinds of extra garbage to look at tomorrow. Oh boy, I forgot about all that extra. So a lot of stuff to look at tomorrow, including All right. How it looks with other verb structures. Hmm. Okay. I don't think that's really important. Okay, and how it can be used in passives. All right, the students enjoy being taught. The students want to be taught. Okay, hopefully I will get the class started on time, and we. Max, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
At least looking at Gerunds today. Hopefully, join me
See you soon.
tomorrow. Hopefully, others will join me tomorrow. All right. See you
Yeah.
soon. I'll be
See you soon.
back
Bye.
in a couple hours. Bye for now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye.